So here we are, brand new. Give everybody a quick second to get in here. I am going to share out to my groups while we're waiting.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Sounds fun. So tell me about yourself. Where do you live? What state are you in?
I'm currently in freezing upstate New York. I live 45 minutes east of Syracuse, in a little town called New Hartford.
Okay, I've heard of it.
Yes, I work for MetLife Short-Term Disability. I process disability claims and get yelled at all day by people looking for their money.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah, I mean it pays the bills, so it's not ideally what I want to do with my life, but I'm getting there.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
that makes sense.
yeah. It's stressful. So
Hey, everybody, come in. Let me know you're here. I don't know.
This is exciting. I'm kind of nervous.
Don't be nervous. These people love me. You can't mess up. These are my viewers.
So cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to mentor you and I'm going to help you.
Awesome. I appreciate that. I'm excited.
You should be. I'm really good at what I do. Okay. Lynn, hello. Everybody come on in. Yay, everyone. Look, this is Sheri.
Hi.
Everybody say hi. Lynn says hi. MM says hello. Margaret,
hi, Lynn.
Thank you
hi,
so much for sharing. I appreciate you, Maggie. A brand new reader that I just stumbled across. The universe led me to her tonight. And she's trying to start her spiritual journey, and we're going to help her out, right? Hey, Eddie, how you doing, my friend? How was your hike? So the donation readings tonight are $10, and she's going to do cards for you, and I'll give you something. We'll see what happens. It's a surprise. Megan, look, Megan has a spiritual reading group also.
Hi, Megan.
So maybe you could show Megan what you got.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely not seasoned. I'm new, but
yep, she's a newbie, but Spirit led me to her, Megan. So you know she's got to be something. Spirit only brings me to the people that are going to make a difference in this world, right? I help the healers.
I definitely feel like this is my calling. I was actually, before I had somebody reach out for me to start reading, I wasn't going to approach anyone yet because I still didn't feel as though I was ready. I'm very hard on myself. But when somebody approached me before that, I was really lost within the past few months, wondering what my purpose in life is. And I feel like I found it now, and it's really exhilarating.
It's wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah.
It feels good. It feels good to help people. New doesn't matter. Spirit can speak through anyone and everyone. Absolutely. I'm glad you enjoyed your hike, Eddie. So there are 4 different ways to pay in the description box if you would like to get a reading tonight to help us out, get us rolling. You go, girl. You will enjoy it.
Thank you.
Miss Maggie is a reader too. She has a group.
Very nice.
Hello, Danielle, my darling. Hello, Crystal. How are you, my love? I owe Crystal a reading. Crystal, tonight we're doing Sheri Ann's stuff. So Sheri Ann's a brand new reader. So if you would like to get a reading from her, we're trying to kickstart her spiritual career tonight. Spirit has called me to intervene because they do that sometimes. And I'm just going to be lazy tonight. I ate garbage food. And so I was feeling great just having a burger. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Now that I've met this lovely soul, I'm excited.
Aww, thank you.
No problem. And she is freezing her butt off in New York, so we got to pay the electric bill, y'all.
Oh, it's awful. I'm over winter already, and it's not even February yet. That's the bad part.
We test it. That is why I moved away from Massachusetts many years ago. It's disgusting cold, and I don't.
Yeah.
Like Texas, short sleeves today. You know, you gotta love it.
I know.
So, but it isn't, but I'll be all right. I'll get there. Yours isn't good. It'll get better. You know, as long as you, my morning was okay. I went to the gym and had a, thank you for sharing, Miss Lana. I went to the gym, did my workout because I don't like myself. So I'm fixing myself. Jeanette, how are you, my darling? Come on in. I got a brand new reader this way. I got a brand new, it's backwards. Brand new reader. Trying to help her out. Get some readings going for this dear darling girl. It's a $10 minimum donation. She's going to give you tarot cards, angel cards, or whatever she's pulled to do. And I will give you a chakra reading. $10. What? Get out of town. I don't even know what I charge for that.
That's the winter freezing special.
The winter freezing special. You shared to nearly 10 groups. You're wonderful, Maggie. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Megan.
Appreciate you. Wish you had the money to do it. You and me both, sister. I'm broke as a joke. And you know what? I don't care. I'm doing my best not to stress money, because when you stress money, you're putting negative energy towards it. And I don't want to do that. I want positive energy. I am abundant. Everything comes to me because I deserve it. Right? You're awesome, Maggie. You're wonderful. -27. Okay, Crystal, to be fair, Crystal's in Alaska.
Yeah, you got me beat.
In Alaska.
Ugh, yuck.
She chose to be there. Not my cup of tea, darling.
I hear it's beautiful, but
you can have that tea all for yourself. Go in the Arctic, yeah. It's not my cup of tea at all. No, thank you. It's gonna be 65 in Kansas. That's what I'm talking about, Danielle. Gorgeous. He's gorgeous. I feel bad for all those people freezing their petite off. No, thank you. Michelle, look, I found a brand new person. Michelle, she's a brand new reader. She's just starting on her spiritual journey, and Spirit told me to pull her on and let's do a live with her. Let's get this show started, Michelle. Cashapp. You got it. All right, Eddie. What do you got for Eddie?
All right, let me.
You're bomb, Eddie. Thank you so much. You're awesome.
What's going on with my phone here? Hang on. All right.
10 inches of snow. Gross.
Ugh, yuck.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Michelle? Share my link on your page. Okay. I think I shared to you. I'm not sure if I shared to your group. Yes. Brand new. This is wonderful. She's really, really sweet.
Oh, thanks. I try. It usually bites me in the butt half the time, though. I'm too nice, I've been told.
That's why. I got you, Kathy. Yes, we are all too nice.
But I love myself. I wouldn't have myself any other way, so it's good. I like the way I am.
Went to the casino last night, 170, and your son won 1,500. Yes!
Nice.
Good job. Good job. That's fabulous. Okay, so we're doing cards for Eddie.
Okay. Spirit, ancestors, and guides, please give me a clear, concise message through this deck of cards for Eddie, please and thank you.
Okay.
All right, let's see. So, Eddie, from what I'm seeing here in the cards that I've pulled, and it's just a general reading that I'm doing, I guess. So, the cards that I pulled, it's showing me that you are an earnest person. And this is helping you a lot of ways in the relationships that you have in your life. You're seen as a romantic person, a very stable person, and you have a healthy balance with the relationships that you currently have in your life. I do see, though, that you feel kind of stuck. I don't know if that resonates with you, but one of the cards that I got, it's showing that you might feel as though you have some challenges that you haven't overcome yet in your life currently, and you kind of feel like you hit a snag, and you're not really able to move forward at this time. You don't really know where to go from here. I don't know if that resonates with you, but I do also see that there are new opportunities coming your way, and that you just kind of have to take a step back and maybe regroup yourself and try to gain some clarity in regard to, how it is that you want to proceed going forward to get you to the place where you need to be, so you're no longer stuck and you can release all of that negative energy and the negativity going on currently. That's what I'm getting for you.
Does that resonate with you, Eddie? I think that's pretty accurate. Michelle says, you told me I needed to get out of that depression and don't let my health bring me down. Yes, and you went to the casino and you won, and I love it so much. Not that gambling is the answer, but whatever brings you happiness is good in moderation.
Exactly.
You have a bigger meaning in life, but also self-sabotage. Challenges, yes. Okay, what I got for you as far as your chakras are concerned, Eddie, my dear friend, I was hearing and seeing there's like this issue of being a hamster on a wheel in your mind. It's constantly churning and churning things over. And I feel like it's almost like it's just very overactive right now. Okay. Your crown is a little overactive right now, and it's causing a lot of like chaotic thoughts and needing to regulate the flow of energy through you, because I think that it's really getting like this bottleneck issue up here. It's getting stuck because you've got some things that are blocked here. Your throat chakra right now, honestly, as I'm feeling, it's very overactive. Okay. I feel like you're saying a lot and it's not really matching your actions. And so that can put you a little out of whack, and there's some constriction here. So I feel like this is why you're obsessing about things, and things are really getting in your head here. And it's just like a hamster wheel, just continuing the cycle over and over again. I feel like you probably should wear some blue to try and help that out. Okay. Your heart chakra, I'm seeing that you do have like a small wall built around your heart. So this could use a little bit of help. Maybe do like a chakra binaural beats meditation or something like that. Or if you have any kind of rose quartz or even green fluorite, would be really good for you for your heart chakra. Okay. Yes, Danielle, he's doing replaying things in his head. As far as your solar plexus, the only thing I heard about your solar plexus was fight me. I literally like, let's go. Like I will. It seems like you're just very eager for confrontation right now. I feel like you're very triggered by people right now. And I think that it might be a good idea to try and get all of this under control because it feels a little out of balance. Your sacral chakra, for your sacral chakra, I'm hearing that you need to spend more time with your community. I feel like this is the AA community. I feel like you need to spend more time with that community. Okay. I'm not sure if you stopped going every day, or I'm sorry if I'm putting your business out there. I don't care about that stuff, but I feel like you need to get back to your community. Okay. Where you feel the most support. And then as far as your root chakra is concerned, I think you need to do a little bit of clearing out there because this is all just a lot of stagnation going on. Yes, forget to your overactive wall. Yeah, community. I agree. Friends. Yes, absolutely. So I feel like you need to get back, regulate them. Yes, regulate your energy. And that's what I'm seeing here. And I'm really glad that you did. I know you told me you went on a hike earlier today, and that's really good. I really want you to try and think about everything that you're going over and over again, and you're over analyzing the situation. Sometimes you just have to let it go for a minute, and just get back to being a human being. I mean, we can't be spiritual all the time. It's not why we're here. We're not here to be energy. We're here to be energy and motion. Okay. So I hope that helps you. Next we have Miss Kathy.
Okay.
Hi, Sue. How are you? I got a brand new reader. Hi, Donna. Donna is one of my very gifted readers in my group. Donna, I've got a brand new reader, and we need to try her out. And the readings are $10. I'm getting better. I feel better. A few things. Yeah, overthinking. Yes. Yes, dear. Absolutely. Absolutely. For Miss Kathy Pilati Good.
Oh boy. Okay. Okay, Kathy. So from the cards that I pulled for you, looks like you might be a little bit not too sure of some of the relationships that you have in your life right now, whether it's romantically or just otherwise. You might be having some problems and you might feel a little misguided. I'm also getting the feeling that you're a little stuck as well. You're not really able to. I'm getting another card for you that is basically it's death in reverse. So it's telling me that you're unable to overcome some obstacles to kind of have that tower moment and get to where you need to be. Might be having a little bit of a problem figuring out what you need to do to get where you need to be, I guess you could say. And I feel like your faith is broken a little bit, that you're just kind of ready to throw in the towel with certain things in your life, that you've kind of neglected to take care of yourself, and it's leading you to, I guess what I'm trying to say is, I guess the time and energy that you've put in things that once made you happy maybe aren't making you happy anymore, is basically where I'm going with that. Because of the obstacles that you have in your life, you might be unwilling to or not know how to let go of certain situations that no longer serve you. I don't know if that resonates with you. That's what I was getting with the cards that I pulled.
Maggie says, Sheri, you're doing a fantastic job. I would love you to gain more experience, so feel free to do readings on her page if you like. And that group is called Maggie's Readings.
Okay.
Join that page.
Perfect. Thank you.
Going to sleep.
Oh.
Yeah, you can get a reading from me on the 3rd. I'm actually going to do a special for February, guys. I know I said I'm not going to do specials anymore because I'm too worth a lot of money, but I'm gonna do February because it's a short month. Okay. Her name is Sheri Ann Sue. Hi, Liz.
Hi, Liz.
How are you? Come on in. You donated. Thank you, Sue. I appreciate you. I'm gonna write you down. Okay, Miss Kathy. Kathy, I'm still working on yours actually, but because I don't know where my head went for a minute there, but okay. I don't have to write it down. I don't have to write it down. I can just tell you. Yay! Okay, I got you, Donna. I'll put you on the list. All right. Good night, darling. Yes. Okay. Kathy, your crown is really blocked right now. Okay. I feel like this has to do with like an ego problem. Okay. I understand what's happened with you recently, but I feel like your ego has been triggered. And I feel like this is causing you to not have good, clear communication from your higher self. We've got some issues here with the ego working. Okay. So we need to kind of we need to write a list of 5 things that we are afraid of right now. All right, put that on paper and look at it and acknowledge it and make a conscious effort to release those fears. Okay, 5 things. I know you have them. With your third eye chakra, your third eye is closed right now. I can see like a couple of little small cracks working on there. But I think that we're just not ready for that yet. Okay, so I'm not even going to worry about that. Your throat chakra, I'm feeling some tightness in that, and I feel like there's a lot of things. Honestly, I feel like some things were not expressed after this situation with your last job. I feel like there were some things that you might have wanted to say, but you weren't able to say as far as that is concerned. Your heart chakra, we know we're in pain, right? We know that. So we're working on that, right? With your solar plexus, I honestly feel like we're good here. We don't have any problems here. We're good here. We're ready. We're ready to go. We're ready to start something new. We're ready to take on the world. I don't feel like you're having issues with yourself as far as that is concerned. I think your power center is good to go. Your sacral chakra, I don't know. I'm feeling really disconnected there. So I feel like that's kind of muddy. Overall, I would say that you need to do a chakra balancing or like I told somebody else, listen to like a YouTube binaural beat meditation. You can always use a pendulum if you have one to clear and balance your chakras. If you have one, you can use one. And Kathy, I'm just going to suggest that you just need to carry a root chakra stone because I feel like I feel honestly like you have been uprooted, and you have been uprooted since your husband passed away, and it's been a few years now, and I just feel like you haven't really got good and sunk into like a way of life since that happened. I just honestly feel like you're still kind of drifting, trying to find your way, and there is nothing wrong with that. But if you could try to do a chakra balancing with somebody, I could do it for you. I don't know what I would charge for that. I don't even know what I would charge for that, but that's what I have for you, my darling. I hope that helps you. Hi, Betty Lou. Miss Megan, are you paying attention? Okay, next we have Sue Bellamy.
Spirits, please give me a clear, concise message through this deck of cards for Sue, please and thank you. Sue Bellamy, please and thank you.
You're welcome, Miss Kathy. I hope that helps you. Red jasper is a good root stone. Okay.
Okay, Sue. So what I see here in the cards is it looks like you might have taken on a lot lately in your life, and because of that, it's kind of exhausted you. So you've pulled back a little bit. You feel like retreating. And it looks like you're trying to maybe get yourself back to a place where you used to be. Maybe some of that happiness isn't there anymore because you are so overwhelmed, and you kind of let the things that were getting to you take away from the happiness that you had. You kind of lost yourself a little bit. Let's see. I'm just trying to consult something quick here because I want to confirm something. Yeah, that the next card that I pulled, it's saying that you're basically denying yourself joy and satisfaction. You don't maybe have as much motivation as you used to for certain things that used to make you happy. Maybe you've developed some bad habits.
You said I've been very sick, partly from overdoing it. So I've been in hermit mode trying to get better.
I got the hermit card for you. That's one of the cards I pulled, was the hermit card.
Look at you.
Yeah. So that's exactly what I'm seeing, is that you just kind of pulled back. You're isolating yourself, and you're not really enjoying things that you used to enjoy before because of that. Kind of lost clarity a little bit and focus.
We've got some. You've smelled cigarette smoke twice today and you don't smoke. Well, that's interesting, Liz. Who does that remind you of? Sue says, very true. I'm making big changes in my life and getting back on track. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you, my darling. Wonderful.
You're welcome, Sue. I hope that you feel better soon.
Okay. Sue, I am seeing that your crown is open, working fine. I feel like you're getting lots of intuitive guidance about where you need to go moving forward. Your third eye is a little blurry right now. It's a little hazy right now, and I'm not sure if it's because you've been sick. Maybe like your vitamin level, your diet might just be off because you were sick. But I would definitely work on getting some more superfoods in your body. All right. Definitely green leafy vegetables are really good for you. Your heart chakra, it's such a dark green color. And I was like, okay, why are we seeing this? What is this about? They're talking about your overly caring nature, that you're overly concerned with people, that you're constantly pouring into other people. You're so worried about everybody else that it just takes up all this in your heart. And it's not that it's an underactive chakra, because it doesn't feel that way. It just feels like you spend so much time worrying about other people's happiness. And so moving forward, we just need to try and worry about us a little bit, because obviously if you're going to put yourself and make yourself sick, the universe is telling you that you need to pay attention to what's going on with you. All right. Next, I would say your solar plexus, very light yellow. I just feel like you haven't really fully embodied. Oh man, I'm so overly concerned about others and need to worry about me more. That's exactly what I saw. You haven't really embodied like the full power of your soul. It's not really sitting in your physical body. Okay. So I feel like this would be a good idea to be a little more assertive. Okay, Sue, I think it'd be a good idea for you to be a little more assertive about what you want and what you need. I got you, Michelle. And that's what I see for that. The issue that I hear, the only thing that really needs attention is going to be your sacral chakra, because this is a very light orange color. It's not really the color that it needs to be. And it feels to me like, I almost feel like you're in the middle of a transition here, or you can feel like it's coming, and it feels like we haven't yet quite decided what path we're going to go down. We're kind of indecisive. It almost feels like being at a crossroads. And so right now you're feeling a little insecure in your body, in yourself, in your energy, emotionally. And that's where that's coming from, this feeling of not quite being truly safe and in your personal feminine power. Okay. It could also signify an underactive. I'm just going to say, if you're not having enough sex, we'll just leave it at that. The root chakra, this looks okay. I'm not too concerned about that. I feel like you know who you are as a person. I just feel like you're having, I don't want to say like a midlife crisis, but it almost feels like COVID has literally brought about like an identity crisis for the collective. And I think that's the only issue that you're dealing with. I don't really think the husband is happy with you. You got to keep things going, if you don't use it, you lose it. That's what I say. But anyway, that is what I have. Betty Lou, congratulations on your bun in the oven. I saw your comment up earlier. But Sheri was
congrats.
Talking parent for reading. You got it. I will write you on the list, ma'am. Okay. So that's what I have for you, and I hope that makes sense to you too. Okay. Next, we're going to do Miss Donna. You hear, Donna? Yes, very much so. Almost like a midlife crisis right now. Yes. Thank you so much. Now I know what to work on. Yes, ma'am. You're welcome.
Cards, please and thank you. What messages do we have for Donna Spirit? Please and thank you.
I hope so too, Betty. All right, Miss Donna.
So Donna, what I'm seeing here for you is that you're kind of wondering if the decisions that you've made in your life, whether recently or in the recent past, whether they were worth it or not, the decisions that you've made. You might feel like you're being pulled in, a million different directions, but you obviously can only pick one way forward, and you're kind of having a hard time figuring out exactly what way that is that would benefit you the most. I'm getting that you should probably, take a step back and figure out what motivates you and, what motivations, what they are to continue your journey. I'm also seeing, also getting for you that you have, it looks like you have a choice between two different things that might have comparable outcomes or comparable outcomes. And you're not really sure what your choice should be. And it may be something that doesn't even have to directly do with you. But you feel as though you have to.
Like a family member?
Yeah, I'm getting it could be family, friend, but she feels as though she needs to kind of be a part of it, but it might not even directly pertain to her. So it's kind of.
You're absolutely correct.
Yeah. Another card that I pulled, let's see. And I think because of this struggle, you're not really able to enjoy the things that made you happy either. I'm getting the same cards, and I'm shuffling the deck, but I'm getting the same cards for everybody. It seems like there's a pattern tonight. A lot of people aren't, you're not able to do the things that make you happy. You're so worried about this situation and making the choice that you're denying yourself. You're not doing things that make you happy. You're not focusing on yourself. That's what I'm getting here. I don't know if that resonates.
Donna is the mom of a disabled child, so she has to make her medical decisions. So it is a decision that is not hers, but she has to be involved with. Okay.
Gotcha.
Always being pulled in different directions could be dealing with my daughter's health. Absolutely. See, so very good, very good. Very good job. Okay. Donna, for you, I'm seeing your crown always is so full of responsibilities. And to me, that's just. I don't think a moment goes by in the day where you are not worrying about your family. You know, I don't think there is. And so I agree with her when I say that you need to find, you know, are you still able to paint? Do you still have time to do that? Because I feel like you need to be able to do that.
Yes.
Hi, Fran.
Yep.
Fran, look, I found a new reader. This is my best.
Hi.
Miss Ash. She's my best friend. You have a lot of spiritual people watching you right now, Sheri.
That's awesome.
A lot of gifted people. Everybody send her friend requests, and you can invite her to your page to do readings. She's trying to start her journey as a reader. So we are here tonight.
And I just have to say, not to interrupt your chakra reading, but I just have to say this is my second live by myself. Well, not now, it's not by myself, but my second live doing this. So I am quite nervous. So I'm getting a little tongue-tied. I apologize for that.
Her name is Sheri Ann.
Yes.
Painting and crafting at night. Okay, good. Okay, good. Yes. Come on in, everybody. Okay, so the crown chakra, of course, is always full. Donna, I really just, gosh, you just really need a massage.
Ooh.
Honestly, yeah, it was blocked. Yes, I made Ash do readings with me, and now she's a full-time tarot reader and stuff, and she's a medium. So you know you're on your way. I told her I would mentor her. I know it's a really big gift to present. She's doing wonderful. Thank you, Megan. Okay, you're doing so amazing, Sheri. I have to go, but it was really nice sitting.
Thank you so much, Megan. It was nice to meet you. I'll definitely look at your page and be a part of that too.
I just found a gift card that I thought I lost for a massage. There you
go.
So you have to do that. Okay, please do that. I'm also feeling like your throat. And what I picked up was your crown, your throat, your sacral, and your root are you're tied together. The sacral and the root, they're tied together with you. It's just a constant battle in your life, and I feel for you, my love. I really do. And I think that you should get that massage. I think you should take that time. It's really going to help give you some clarity, okay? When you can just relax for 30 minutes or an hour, just let go of your problems, make a conscious effort to not worry about your problems. When it is time for them to come back in, you'll have that clarity. Everything won't be so cluttered and jumbled in there because you're so overwhelmed, okay? But I think your sacral and your root together, this is just your family is your whole life, and I feel that for you. I truly do, and I feel like if you don't start giving yourself a little bit of grace, give yourself a little bit of space here to be Donna and not just, Sharon's mom or your son's mom or your husband's wife, but just allow yourself to be Donna, okay, and just decompress because you're just so tightly wound up here. Your throat chakra. Have you been having any issues with your throat recently, Donna? Is there you've been having to clear your throat a little more? Is there any kind of a tickle? Because I'm feeling like it's closing. There's definitely something going on here with your throat. Okay, it feels like it's closing up. Yeah. Samantha, how do you donate? If you look on the description box of the video, there's 4 different ways to pay. Yes, you still have a cough. Okay. I'm feeling it. It's feeling closed up. I really want to say honey for you. Honey, honey, honey. If you can get some organic honey, I think that would be really good for you. Just a spoonful of honey would really help that a lot. Okay. So give it a shot. See if it helps. That's what I'm seeing for you. And that's what I feel would be best for you for your cough. Okay. And organic honey is really good. It's got a lot of healing stuff in it. All right. Got honey. But you using it? Okay. Next, we have Miss Michelle.
Spirit, please give me a clear, concise message through this deck of cards for Michelle. What messages do we have for Michelle? Please and thank you.
Okay, Samantha.
Ooh. Okay, Michelle. Oh, let's see here. Did you recently just suffer some sort of loss or heartbreak? That's what I'm getting with the first two cards that I pulled. That you're kind of in recovery mode from something that just might have recently happened. And you kind of feel stuck, like you're in a rut. It's telling me that you need to let yourself feel that pain and grief so that you can move on. I'm also seeing that you might not, the relationships that you have in your life, some of them might not be what you thought they were. It looks like maybe there's a partnership, whether it's a friend or romantically. It's kind of it feels kind of stagnant. I'm getting that as well for you, and that might be reflective of the first card with the loss and the heartbreak. I'm not sure if that resonates with you, but I'm seeing that for the first couple of cards, and then
she put her dog down at the beginning of the month. She had to put her dog down.
I'm sorry to hear that. That's Ooh, it's definitely one of the hardest things. And I'm very sorry that you had to go through that. I know how that feels, and I definitely feel for you. So that's showing in the cards right there. It looks like things will start to get better though. But you just have to follow your heart and intuition. You have to allow yourself to feel that pain. I'm seeing that you should possibly get yourself into doing some things that bring you happiness too. Like maybe, I mean, I know with COVID it's hard, but I just get this feeling like joining a class or something, painting or, making pottery or something like that. I'm getting that with these cards, that you maybe should seek out some opportunities to involve yourself in some things with the community and meet some people and kind of develop maybe skills that you've wanted to develop for a little bit. If you have some passions that you haven't tried to seek out. I don't know if that resonates with you, but that's what I'm getting in the cards. I'm very sorry to hear about your puppy. My dog just split his nail on Friday, lengthwise on both sides. I have no idea how he did it. I saw him licking and licking and licking. So now I'm dealing with that because I'm trying to alleviate having to go to the vet.
Yeah.
Dollar signs. That's all I see.
You have any nail polish?
I don't have nail polish, but I have the liquid bandage stuff for dogs because he's done it before, just not this bad. But I'm doing that. I'm just cleaning it with antiseptic spray and I'm just watching it. The vet seems to think it'll heal itself. I just have to yell at him like a child every 20 minutes. Stop that licking. You're going to lose your foot.
Yeah.
You want to lose that paw?
You want to be Paulus?
Yeah.
Hi, Liana. How are you? Yes, it does sound painful. Michelle said, I can look around and see what interests me. Betty said, it's always hard to lose a fur baby. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Definitely.
Painful. Okay, Miss Michelle, what I'm feeling for you, okay, I feel like this again has to do with your throat chakra is closed, okay, and I feel like it's it's almost completely closed. So I don't know if you've been having issues with your throat or swollen glands, strep throat, uh, irritated throat, anything like that. But I feel like there's these are all just side effects of this chakra work that needs to be done. Okay. I think what I would suggest for you is just maybe journaling every morning, just like 2 or 3 things that you want to accomplish that day, or 2 or 3 things that are on your mind, just 2 or 3 things. I don't want anyone to start out with something that's going to overwhelm them. So just do a couple of things. Okay. 2 or 3 things is not hard to write down, right? So that's what I'm feeling for that. Your heart chakra is coming in like a very light pink for me. And to me, that means that this is an issue of love. Okay. Not necessarily like higher heart love, collective love, but like love on an individual basis, or, and with the solar plexus coming in really orange to me instead of yellow, and feeling really blocked. I feel like, we're definitely, excuse me, we're definitely dealing with like a fear of loss here. And I feel like this is with your solar plexus being orange and your heart being very light pink. I feel like this is connected together, this issue. And it probably does have a lot to do with your dog that you had for, I think you said 19 years passing.
Oh, wow.
I feel like this is definitely feels like you've lost a child. And this it's really hard for you, and then this is also making you making everything kind of well up in you, and it feels like I honestly feel like at this point right now it would be in your best interest to express to your loved ones how much you love them, because that's what I feel like you need to do right now, because it's almost like you're afraid that something might happen and they won't know. And that's what I'm getting from you, that it feels like this has really made you realize like how short life is and how hard it is when you lose somebody. And I think you just need to tell everyone how much you love them and appreciate them. Okay. And I think that will help a little bit with this, because then that will start a conversation. And I think you really need to hear from your loved ones too, that you matter to them. And so I think this would be a good first step for you to take as far as that's concerned. I hope that helps you, Michelle. I'm sorry for your loss.
Me too.
Hello, Miss Penny. How are you? Hello, Miss Tracy. Thank you for popping on. Elizabeth, hello. Come on in, everybody. We have a brand new reader here. This is only her second ever live that she's done. And was it the first one was earlier today? She did a live, and I was the only one that turned into her live. And I said, come on, let's go do a live. I'm doing okay, Penny. Yeah. Nice. Everybody send Sheri.
Nice to meet you.
This is a big spiritual community here. Yep. I just grabbed her, Penny.
Thank you.
I follow direction well. I do my job. I listen to the universe. Okay. We're gonna do Penny. Penny's on the list. Elizabeth. Okay, right now we're doing Betty Lou.
Okay. Spirit, please give me a clear, concise message through this deck of cards for Betty Lou, please and thank you. What messages do we have for Betty Lou, please and thank you, Spirit?
Liana wants to know how my date was the other night. Which one? I have met 3 different gentlemen this last week. And I have gone on dates with all of them.
Good for you.
Yes, I did. I'm newly single out of a very toxic relationship.
I know how that feels.
I know. And so there's all these synchronicities. And I said, well,
yeah,
yes, I'm supposed to be here. Was it spicy? The food? I mean, I'm a lady. Yes, I was getting it. Okay, go ahead. You do.
All right.
Betty Lou.
So for Betty Lou, I have in the cards here that you might have a spark that kind of was lit in you recently to seek new information or maybe develop some skills that you kind of had under wraps. I see that you are a restless individual, that you're clever. I'm getting that you like to learn, and that you're possibly seeking some knowledge in different aspects of your life. I'm also seeing that you should possibly beware of people in your social circle. I'm getting that there might be some people that want to bring out the best or the worst in you. I apologize, misspeaking there. And that they may not have your best interests at heart. I don't know if you know anyone like that or if you've had intuition on anyone in your social circle like that. And the third card that I got, it's kind of reflective of that card. It looks like you might be a little emotional about possibly some relationships in your life, and you're kind of doubting your feelings about these people. So you need to trust your intuition if that resonates with you, because that's definitely one thing I've learned. I didn't used to trust my intuition, and then things would happen and I'd say, yep, I knew it and I didn't listen. So definitely pay close attention. I don't know if that resonates with you at all, but that's what I'm seeing, that there's might be a little deception going on.
Been getting a lot of my schoolwork done, and yes, have had that feeling about one person in particular.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
I'd watch out for that person.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, Miss Betty. Betty Lou, have you been having headaches lately? Especially what feels like sinus headaches? It's not really your sinus. It's really just your third eye awakening going on here. Okay. I feel like this child that's been behind your eyes. Yeah, that's where it's just, it feels all right here deep in your head is going to be where your third eye is, because literally your pineal gland is right in the center of your head, right in the center of your brain, right in there. And so I think that's the only thing that I'm seeing with you as an issue here is these headaches and this pain behind your eyes. Okay. Obviously it manifests itself as like blurred vision, because it is literally vision that is being activated within you. You could also be going through some flu-like symptoms, which, with you being pregnant, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference anyways. And I just feel like morning sickness is going to be an issue for you if it's not already. And I think, yep. And I also feel, I just want to let you know, I'm very good at this, and I'm very good with pregnancy and all of that. And I feel like your daughter is going to have a very smooth journey into this world. Okay. So that's not something that you need to stress. Have faith in me, because I'm giving you guidance from the universe. Your daughter is going to have a very smooth transition into this world. Okay? Just text Brienne that I love her, and she said she had to call and ask what's going on. Look, if you don't, if your kids aren't used to hearing it, when they hear it, they're going to think you're dying. So that's a sign right there that maybe you should say it a little more often. I know that makes you feel better. She's going to be very healthy. Do you know what you're having? You felt it too the same time I said it. Yeah. Misty, I'm doing the homeless hygiene packs and food hampers, making them up from half of the donations I get now. There's so many that need help. Oh, true story. Not yet, but I guess I do now. Let me know if I'm right. You know I love validation. Let me know if I'm right. I'm right. Honestly though, Betty Lou, honestly here, I feel like you're going to be a couple weeks early. Okay. I do feel like that is going to happen. Instead of being like 39 weeks, I feel like it's going to be 36, 37. I don't feel like you're going to make it to the full term. You're going to have just a beautiful little baby girl, but it's not going to be a difficult labor. Okay. I just feel like she's impatient. I don't think there's going to be anything wrong. It just feels really kind of like impatient. I want to get started because Betty, once she comes into your life, there's going to be this magical connection with you and this child. This child is your soulmate. Okay. I don't know if you have other children, but this child is your soulmate. And once this child comes into your physical life, everything is just going to, this is why you're having these headaches now. It's going to be throughout your pregnancy. I'm sorry to say, make sure you stay hydrated. Water is so important when you're going through a spiritual awakening. It's very interesting to me that this is happening while you're pregnant. Okay. Your other children are impatient also. Yeah. Look, and those children are in your soul family, and I'm sure you love them to death. You will have a special connection with this child. Okay, because this child is a reincarnation of like your mother or something in your past life. There's a very close bond between you and this child, and there's going to be such an extremely close bond when this child comes into the world. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about when you have her. All right. But this is going to literally change your whole life, because this child is bringing with her this kind of like magic energy. Obviously a very much, I don't agree with what people call a rainbow child when you've like lost a child or miscarried or something like that. I don't really want to say that per se, but I do feel like very old souls are incarnating right now. A lot of the children that we have right now are old souls, and they're coming in and they're bringing with them that unconditional love from the universe that is just so wonderful to feel. And this is why you're going to have such a strong connection with her. So keep a close eye on that. Please drink plenty of water. Watch your salt intake is what I'm hearing. Please watch your salt intake. I don't care what else you eat. Don't eat a lot of salt, because I feel like that will affect you. Your son was born at 21 weeks. And passed away. Maybe that's what it is. I don't feel like this is the same soul. All right. I don't. I feel like this is a different soul. That was, I love you so much, Betty. Please don't be mad at me. That was just part of a karmic lesson for you. I'm sorry. Don't shoot the messenger. That child was not, that timeline had to be messed up. Okay, it had to be messed up, and we had to move into a different timeline. That child brought you to a place where you had some it's almost like you had a reckoning. Okay, you had to have a come to Jesus, and that's what that child was for you. Okay, we had to make some acknowledgments. You were in a hard position. Exactly. That timeline was messed up, right? And so with the loss of your son, it really kind of propelled you into a different timeline. So now it's going to be easier for you. Okay. I'm not saying life is easy for you. I'm saying this pregnancy is going to be easier for you, and you're in a better place. And you're moving up. You're actually ascending timelines. Also, if you're having a third eye awakening, that's wonderful. Sorry that took so long. Okay. Good luck, Betty. Okay. Elizabeth.
Spirits, angels, and guides, please give me a clear, concise message through this deck of cards for Elizabeth, please, and thank you.
You're welcome, dear.
Okay, Elizabeth. I'm seeing that you're a person that can pretty much overcome anything you put your mind to. You're kind of having a realization at this moment, maybe with some goals that weren't quite clear to you. It's becoming clear now how to reach them. You're kind of looking at everything with a fresh perspective, is what I'm getting. And you kind of have an inspiration due to this, that it's kind of like an awakening, so to speak. Um, I'm also seeing that you're a good leader and you're reliable and you have a sharp mind. Let's see what else. The third card here that I have.
Misty, I felt that hard, like in my throat and chest. That was a powerful, powerful message. Yes, ma'am. Sometimes they are.
I'm seeing that you have really good self-discipline and strength as well. With everything that changes the ebb and flow in your life. Just overall, it looks like you may have had some challenges and obstacles in the past, but you're figuring out how to overcome them, and you always rise to the occasion. I don't know if that resonates, but that's what I'm getting with these cards that I pulled for you.
Thank you. I have been told that. Awesome sauce. Wow, thank you. It does. Wonderful.
Good. I'm glad, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, what I'm seeing and hearing for you is your crown chakra. You're having what I heard immediately about your crown chakra is you're having doubt, 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 and I just keep wanting to say no. I wrote down no, no, no so many times, and I feel like you're struggling. I feel like you're almost struggling with trying to get out of a negative thought pattern right now, and oh, look, Rob says you're sexy. I have to get my small bed. Thank you for making me feel better. You're welcome. And I feel like, thanks, Rob. And I feel like with this, like you're trying to change your thought patterns. You're trying to change out of this like negative perspective. And it almost feels to me like you just have to keep shutting it down. Okay. Just keep telling that voice no, keep saying no, to yourself, especially when when that negative voice gets out of control. Okay. Just keep saying no. And then also with your third eye, I wrote down visions. Have you been having a lot of deja vu lately, Elizabeth? Have you been just seeing things in your dreams and stuff like that? Because I feel like your clairvoyance is going to be coming in soon. All right, it's almost like it's in like the little embryo stages of being a thing here, but it's just starting with these little flickers and flashes of insight. Clairvoyance starts with like deja vu, and then it just kind of increases over time. And this is what I'm seeing for you. Visions is what I'm seeing for you. Okay. Bye, Maggie. Have a great night. Thank you for sharing. I love you so much. And then for your throat chakra, what I'm hearing for your throat chakra, laughter heals the soul. And that's what I'm seeing. I feel like there's not been, you completely understand. Okay. Idiot. Had to cross the line. I hate when they cross the line. So what I'm seeing for your throat chakra and laughter heals the soul, I want you to try and be around people that you enjoy, be around people that are funny. Do I see anything about your lawsuit? Okay, I feel like you're there. Okay, forewarned is forearmed. I'm not sure that this is going to go the best way for you. I can't honestly say that I feel that. But what I am saying is that I feel like you're extremely worried about it, and we know how that works. When you're worried about something, we're just putting a lot of negative energy towards it. Okay, so I don't want it to turn out bad for you. All right, but I feel like it's not going to be the best. So just be prepared for that. Okay. You agree? Yes, I agree. We've been really stressing about it. And I understand it's really hard not to stress about that, especially legal situation, things of that nature, but just try not to stress it. Okay. Because you're really causing a lot of this negative energy, you know. All right. So that's what we have for you, Miss Elizabeth. I hope that helps you. I answer all kinds of questions. I don't care if they're legal questions. Penny.
Spirit, please give me a clear, concise message through this deck of cards for Penny, please, and thank you. What messages do we have for Penny?
Yeah, I'm just not feeling that it's going to go your way. I want to be able to tell you that it will, but I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Sorry.
Okay, Penny.
Welcome, Sheri Ann.
Oh, thank you.
Penny!
Penny. So I just get that Penny Lover, that Lionel Richie song. It's coming in my head now. I love that song. I'm getting that you're going through, or you might have recently gone through, a change. There's kind of a door that has closed for you, letting some other doors open. There's maybe a completion to a process that you were going through. Let's see. And it looks like it's leading to better things for you. I see that you're surrounded by a lot of good friendships. There's a lot of camaraderie, a lot of good people in your life that are very supportive. But I'm also getting the feeling that you feel stuck. That even though you're overcoming this obstacle, and this door has closed, or this cycle has ended, and you're kind of on to a new thing, and you have a lot of people around you that, you know, are supportive, and they're kind of helping you through things, but you also still within yourself feel stuck, and you're not able to figure out exactly how to move forward. Does that resonate with you?
She said yes, very much. Yes, I got your message, Rose. Getting ready for bed. I've got Penny on the list, and I've got Tom on the list.
Think maybe some self-reflection, kind of take a step back and look at the overall picture, I think would be beneficial for you.
I'm sorry, you're right. I'll do Samantha first and then Tom. I didn't see it. I was on PayPal and I wasn't on Cash App. I'm sorry. She said yes a bit. Okay. Penny. Penny, we've got some throat chakras. She said that's what I'm really doing. Thank you, hon. Beautiful.
Thank you.
We've got some throat things going on here. This is there's such a big cord, Penny. Penny, I'm not doing anything to you without your permission, but you have a huge just like a root just all up through you here that's just, it's like a weed. It's not supposed to be there. It's just a big I have your permission. Okay, thank you. God, it's bugging me. Give me just a second. Ugh. It's so gross. This is like an overgrown garden all up inside of you. And I just, ugh. I just had to get rid of it. I'm sorry if you're not ready. It just feels like it doesn't belong there. Sorry. I just had to get rid of it. Good luck with that. Drink water. Drink water, Penny. Okay. Samantha.
Spirit, please give me a clear, concise message through this deck of cards for Samantha, please and thank you. What messages do we have for Samantha? Please and thank you, Spirit.
Yes, X crap. Oh, been ready, and you're right there. Yeah, it doesn't belong there. I'm sorry, darling. I just had to. Ugh. You literally had this black, it was almost like a black, it just had roots all up through you. I took it. I'll get rid of it. Don't worry about that. I took it out of there. I feel it on me. I'll get rid of it. Don't worry about that. You don't need that. Okay.
All right. So, Samantha, what I'm seeing for you is the cards are telling me that you need to trust your intuition more. The little voice inside you definitely need to let it guide you. And if something doesn't feel right, you should definitely listen to that little voice. I'm also getting that you thrive under pressure. You might have a lot of responsibility right now, but you are very goal oriented. and you're a big picture thinker, which is going to lead you definitely good places. But I do see that there might be some difficult times ahead if you're not already currently suffering some sort of financial setback, that might be coming in the future. So kind of watch out for that, because it might cause you to feel like you want to isolate yourself. But I feel like you have a good support system in your life. So the cards are telling me that you shouldn't do that. You should definitely lean on those that you have in your life to help you through it. That you don't have to face the difficult, path that might be coming ahead alone. Even though it is hard to seek help, that you definitely should. So I don't know if that's something you're currently going through or if that's something that's coming up in the near future, but you might want to currently. Okay. Yeah, don't try to take it on all yourself. You have people in your life that definitely love and care for you. I'm seeing that and I feel that. So, it's hard to ask for help sometimes, even if it's just to vent or just get some sort of, verbal support. It doesn't have to be financially. I mean, it can be, I don't know how close you are with people in your life, if that's something that you have to, a route that you have to go, but don't try to face it all yourself, because then you are going to you're going to retreat, you're going to isolate, you're going to become a hermit, in that hermit mode. And it's really not going to help, because all that negative energy, you need to surround yourself with positivity so that you can get through it. And, what you put out there is what you get back. So just put that positive energy into the universe and it'll definitely help you through, so that you can kind of get over that hump.
Samantha. It's going to suppress my future. Yes, ma'am. Understand I usually do things like that alone. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah. Don't do that. You don't have to. You have people there that'll listen, even if it's just an ear.
Yes.
Sometimes that helps.
So they brought me to the root chakra for you, and I wrote home. Okay. I feel like the issue with you is that you have a lot of there's an insecurity here. There's did you say she was having a financial issue? I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
Yeah, I said it was either now or in the future, and she said currently. Yeah.
I feel like this is I feel like honestly this is something that has been a reoccurring theme in her life, this issue of security and stability in her life. And this is presenting itself in this chakra issues that we're having here. The root chakra was very prevalent for you. You are literally still working on stabilizing your basic needs, and being in an environment with people where you do feel safe, where you do feel stable. I don't think you have that around you, and I'm not sure that it's ever really been around you, and that's probably why you're still struggling to get it, because you've never really had a good example of what stability and safe structure looks like in your life. Okay, and I feel like this has been why you are not honest with people. Samantha. I feel like you have not really. I feel like that you keep yourself apart from people, and I feel like you're just not honest with people because you don't feel safe in expressing yourself. You don't feel like you can be honest with people because it's like this little crumbling foundation that you're trying to build will just fall apart. Working on that now, actually. Just left an abusive relationship where I thought it was stability. Exactly. And when you don't have that kind of stability in your life, you're willing to build a sandcastle with someone. Honestly, that's what it is. You have judgmental fears. Absolutely. Your throat chakra, you are literally scared to ask people for help because of that judgment issue. I feel that. I feel you are completely afraid to ask people for help. Your heart, it's just so afraid to trust people. You just you're like blocked from here down. Okay. And it just feels like this is all just, I've been burned so many times is what I just heard. And I feel that for you, dear. I feel that for you. And spirit wants you to know that eventually you've paid in enough to redeem your reward. Okay. And so what I feel like for this next year for you, I don't want you to think about anybody else. I only want you to think about you. I don't want you to try and lean on anyone else, because we already know that that's not your path in this life, that you are not supposed to be dependent on anyone else. Okay. Yes, no man is an island, but this is all about you learning how to care for yourself, how to build for yourself, how to stop depending on other people to do for you, because they always let you down. They always disappoint you. And it's just contributing to this issue inside of you. Okay. You have to take this year to put yourself in alignment, to get yourself in a place where you can handle your life, where you can handle your business, where you can build the security that you need, because it's not showing up for you in the 3D world. It's just not working. I've been saying this is my year. I'm very independent and I'm going to build my castle. Yes, that's what I'm seeing. I'm like, you're going to build your castle out of brick, not sand. It's the same, but not, it's stronger, and that's what I'm feeling for you. I feel like this is the year that you are getting your life together. It is a 6 years, year of alignment. It's time for a lot of us who've been struggling. I have struggled my whole life. Okay. And so I understand where you're coming from. And so it's time for you to just put your blinders on and stay focused on you. Don't let anything distract you from that, because it's all just a distraction. Okay. And just concentrate on you and concentrate on your path and concentrate on your future, and just keep your eye on the laser pointer. Don't let anything distract you from that. Okay. All righty. Tom, are you here?
Please give me a clear, concise message, spirits, through this deck of cards for Tom. Please and thank you. What messages do we have for Tom? Please and thank you, spirit.
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Tom, are you here? Tom Thompson. He might not still be here. Hi, Rebecca. Let me see. How you doing, Rebecca? We are doing we have a brand new reader that we are showcasing tonight, Sheri Ann. She's a new reader, and she's doing card readings, and I'm doing chakra readings, and it's $10. It's crazy.
It's a good deal.
It's a really good deal.
I'm assuming Tom has left the building.
Yeah, I'm talking to him. Okay. He's gonna come back.
Oh, okay. Because I did pull some cards for him, but yeah. I can. Okay. Perfect. Well, thank you for letting me hijack your night. This has been very, very beneficial for me, I feel like. So I really appreciate it.
Hey, No problem.
I didn't expect it.
Well, don't you think it's interesting that you went live and I was the only one that went on there?
I know.
What's up with that? Why did you think to go live tonight? I didn't even know I was in that group.
I don't know. I just felt like there's another group that I'm a part of that you can't go live until you go live with somebody, and the thought of going live with somebody made me nervous, but I was still nervous about going live by myself. But I thought since that group, they don't have those kind of rules and regulations, I thought, well, I'll just bite the bullet and do it, and here I am. I've been doing readings prior to that just through excuse me, the page itself, where it would just be typing the answers and not actually doing it live. So I've been doing that for a little bit, but
yeah. Here's Tom. Tom came back. Okay.
Perfect. All right. I did pull some cards for Tom. So what I have for Tom is that the cards that I pulled, it's showing that you also have a good support system in your life, that the people that are currently in your life are, they're beneficial partnerships. It's mutual love and respect, whether it's romantically or otherwise. But I also feel like there's something going on with you right now that's causing you to go into hermit mode, like I normally say. You're kind of isolating yourself and you're kind of retreating due to a specific situation in your life. And I guess you're trying to figure out how to move forward. Even though you do have this good support system going on, there's something going on that's currently making you kind of not want to lean on everybody else. Good. Well, that's good that yeah. But I do see that there's bigger things on the way. You kind of have a lot of creative energy brewing right now. You're kind of gaining clarity and focus, maybe due to the isolation. It's kind of allowing you to just take a step back and evaluate everything. So I definitely would take advantage of this moment of clarity and really assess, the path that you want to take going forward so that you can continue in this positive direction that the cards look like they're taking you. I don't know if that resonates.
Tom, it's none of your business. It was an anonymous donation. Just take it. Tom also has a group. It's called Sharing the Light. And he said you're welcome to come to their page and go live in there.
Thank you, Tom. Yes, definitely.
He says, I do my normal routine, but I'm taking time to reboot and cleanse.
Yep, I see that.
And Tom does a live show once or twice a week where he has readers come on and do free readings for people just as a probably some wicked woman. We all are. He said, yes, it resonates with him. Okay.
Good. I'm glad.
Okay, good. Tom, I've got some crown issues. 3 shows a week now? Okay.
Wow.
I've got some crown issues that I'm feeling for you and the solar plexus. And I'm feeling very bloated when I connect to your energy. Like have you been feeling very bloated lately? I just want to keep rubbing my stomach. And what is going on with your liver? Have your numbers been okay? Have your sugars been okay? I feel like I'm so bloated right now, and it just feels some stomach issues. Yeah. Oh, I can feel that. And I feel like something's going on with your liver, buddy. I don't know. Maybe you should get your blood done. You're doing better with the sugar? Are you stabbing your thumb? I'm getting such a sharp pain in my finger right now. But your stomach is pretty jacked up, buddy. And there's a lot of bloat going on here. If I had to tap into my Dr. Misty, You basically poisoned yourself the other day. Yeah.
Oh, geez.
If I had to tap into my Dr. Misty, I would say that this is like a celiac type thing going on with you. It feels, not done a blood test in a while. Yeah. I'm feeling like you have a gluten intolerance. And I think that it's becoming more prevalent with your age. And I think this is why you're having all these stomach issues. If you look it up, if you look up celiac disease, you'll see all the symptoms and stuff. And I feel like they're probably going to be in line with it's like gluten. It's bread. It's any kind of bread. Like, yeah, wheat, but mainly bread. It runs in your family? Okay, with Scottish people. Okay. I think that's what's going on here. And I feel like you should just truly try to adjust your diet, because this is going to become more uncomfortable. I feel like I'm not even bloated. I didn't even eat. Well, I did have a cheeseburger, but I didn't eat bad for like a month. I have been doing really good with my diet, staying away from bread, and it just, to me, it feels like it's uncomfortable pressure that I'm feeling with you. And it feels like it's messing up the process inside of you. Everything's kind of getting out of whack. So you got your sugars better. And so now that you got your sugars better, now we need to pay more attention to the breads that we're putting in there. Okay, you're actively in the process of changing. Perfect. I want you to try to lean more towards like organic products if you can afford it. I know they're not necessarily inexpensive. I know they're a little bit pricier, but try to do that, okay? Just organic products. You had hepatitis C cured, fatty liver. Okay. I am feeling some issues with that. And I feel like this whole thing is kind of out of whack right now. And it has to do with this. Well, I'm calling it celiac because that's what it feels like to me. That's what Dr. Misty is telling me. And I feel like it should be, I'm a medical medium. I'm sorry. I'm a medical medium. That's what I do. So I feel like you should, it hurts, Tom. It hurts. And I'm also feeling in your lower back, I'm also feeling you have a serious pinch in your lower back. Please put some ice on that. Ice will reduce your inflammation. Okay. Please put some ice on that because I can feel it right at I can feel that right at your S1 on the left-hand side. You've got a major nerve pinch there. So please put some ice on that. That'll help with it. Dr. Misty. I used to say I was going to be a sex therapist because I'm really good at that too. But yeah, doctor. Anyway, that's what I got for you, Tom. But this solar plexus was coming up really, really, really strongly for you about the stomach and stuff. And I did feel some things in the back of your head that it's better now. It's better when I work out and lose weight. Yeah, it's always better when you take weight off of it. Trust me. I know. But you know, I haven't even lost. I've literally been going to the gym for a month and eating right. Proteins and vegetables only. No carbohydrates. 2 pounds. I've lost 2 pounds. But I feel great. I feel really good. I feel strong. You know, the exercise helps tremendously. It really does. And it's not something that you're going to be motivated to do. You literally have to force your ass to go. You know, every day I'm like, you have to go. Just go. You'll feel better once you're there. And so I go and I feel great when I leave. Well, mostly. But you got to make yourself do it. Don't get in a funk, Tom. You just went back to the gym. Good for you. You need to be there. because it'll help you definitely get this all under control. Please stop eating bread. Okay. Rebecca knows. Rebecca has been on a fitness journey for like a year, hasn't it? You went 2 times this week?
Yes. It's more than I've gone.
Yes. It's not easy, but
it's not.
Easy. I mean, look at me. I'm 46. I'm not getting any younger.
And it gets harder the older you get, too.
Yes, it does.
Unfortunately.
Yes, it does. Stop eating the bread. Okay. March 1st will be a year. I thought
congrats.
So. I thought so. It really looks amazing. Where did you send your payment through, Rebecca? Is that on PayPal? Okay, look, Tom, if your stomach is upset, I want you to do this, okay? I want you to take a glass of water, and I want you to put a spoon of baking soda in it, and mix it up, and drink it. Okay?
Well, happy early birthday.
It's March. Whose birthday is it?
Tom, he said I'll be 71 in a few weeks.
Oh, Tom, it's almost
your birthday.
It's wonderful. Okay, I got you, Rebecca. Okay, we're going to do Rebecca. Okay. Almost congratulations, Tom.
Spirit, please give me a clear, concise message through this deck of cards for Rebecca, please, and I thank you. What messages do we have for Rebecca, please?
You're welcome.
Okay. Tom. For Rebecca.
I'm on board. Oh no.
So for Rebecca, what I'm seeing for you is you kind of feel restless. You're feeling like you want to escape and start over. Maybe there's some things that haven't turned out right for you, or you've missed some opportunities that you're not too happy about missing. Let's see. Where's this card? But it looks like you might want to assess where you're paying attention in your life right now. And try not to be so impatient because of the fact that maybe, you're kind of regretting maybe missing some opportunities, or, you're not happy with the course that your life is on right now. You should kind of take some time to take a step back and rechart your path, I guess you could say. Because I do see going forward that things will work out, that, you will have a lot of good opportunities in your life. There's a lot of people that are going to be in your life, if they're not already in your life now, that you're going to meet, that are partnerships that are going to be formed, that are full of love and respect and honesty, that might actually help you through what you're going through currently. I don't know if that resonates with you. That's what I'm getting.
Does that make sense to you, Rebecca? Oof. Yes, it did. Okay. Rebecca, I'm feeling some issues with your heart chakra. Okay. I literally felt like I got stabbed in the back. And I'm not sure if do you have a friend that's you feel like has kind of betrayed you or taking somebody else's side? because my heart hurts, and I don't know if this is just a friendship or if this is for Matt, what this is, but it feels like you've been stabbed in the back. And your heart chakra is really suffering here, and it just almost, it's like I can see you like pacing back and forth, and it's trying to decide. It's like you're trying to decide what to do, and it's just weighing on your mind, you know. It just feels like it's weighing on your mind. Like we're stressed out about this, and there's a lot of tension here in your crown. There's a lot of tension because you're having some doubts about this relationship, whichever it is. I don't know if it's a friend or if it's your husband. I don't know what this is, but it feels there's a lot of doubt here just kind of creeping into your mind, and it's causing stress. And he went to detox Thursday night. Aww. That's great news. That is great. Is he going to rehab, or is he just going to come home after that? I highly suggest he go to rehab. I mean, I highly suggest it. A few days in detox is not really going to be enough to fix the issue. He's got some things he needs to work out. Okay, so this heart pain that we're having here, I feel like it was some kind of a culmination, and it's just right up in my throat. It almost feels like your heart is in your throat, you know? Okay, I understand that. Did you give him an ultimatum? This is what it feels like to me, with this pain going right up into my throat from my heart. You did. Okay.
I saw the cards. Yeah.
It just feels like there was an ultimatum here, and it with your heart in your throat, it feels you had a lot of pain in your heart, and it almost was. You can't make him stay, Rebecca. You know him. You know him. You know that, right? He has to want to do it. So you have a second. I have a question about something you mentioned earlier. Okay. Just a moment. Well, I hope the nurses can talk him into it, and I hope he can catch up to you, dear, because you've been doing really good for yourself and working on yourself and trying to keep him in your timeline, and I appreciate that. I truly do. And I'm glad he did go to detox, but as long as the ultimatums you're giving, you're willing to back them up. Don't just give him an ultimatum to get him to do what you want. You have to actually walk away if he doesn't. You have to. But I feel like right now the issue we're having here is with your heart center. And that makes a lot of sense to me, considering, your husband just went to a detox. So I hope he stays. I hope he goes to rehab. Honestly, the best option for him would be rehab. I know he's been struggling since before he had his surgery on his hand. I know he's been struggling. It was a struggle then, and it's still been a struggle. So, but there's light at the end of the tunnel if he chooses to walk through it. You know, I will tell you right now, Rebecca, so many people are on that healing journey. So many people are turning away from addiction right now. They're finally ready. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful to see. Yes. If he can't change, you do have to leave. I love when your son shows up with presents. Whose son? Did your son show up with presents? Oh, that's so awesome. It's not even your birthday. I only get something on Christmas. My son's a stinker. Okay, so you tell him when you talk to him, because I know you're going to, that Misty said he has to do detox. He has to do 30 days of rehab minimum. Tell him I said that. No ifs, ands, or buts. Tell him I looked. Tell him I looked, and that's what he has to do. He has to do it. He has to, because the alternative is not what he wants. And I'm not even going to mention it right now. I'm not that person. So just tell him he has to. He has to make the choice to do it. Because I said so. Okay. Good. Well, hope that helped you, dear. I think we're finally done.
Perfect.
How was that?
It was fantastic.
Did you enjoy yourself?
Yes, I did. I appreciate everybody that let me read for them.
I would like to give you the opportunity to be a reader in my private group.
Okay.
A very small group of like 2,600 people. It's not a large group. We don't let it grow big. We keep it at about 25 or 2,600 people. We like to be able to take care of our members.
Right.
And we give free readings to the members. There's a weekly quota you have to do. It's not a lot, but you do have to keep track of who you read. We have lists and there's rules, but it's a well-oiled machine. I've had this group for. She would be great in our group. That's right.
Thank you.
Oh, no, I did not say 6 years of alignment. I said this is a 6 year because we're in 2022 numerology 222. We are in a 6 year. Year is a year of reciprocity and alignment where everything that you put out comes back to you. So this would be a really good time for you to take that into consideration, that with everything that you're going through, this is where everything is going to come into alignment. 5, what we just came out of 2021, we had a lot of strife and difficulty. That's what that was all about. Now, this is our opportunity to get everything squared away before we have to start defending what we're built for ourselves next year. So there's a good time to get that foundation, that good solid foundation, and to protect that throughout the year is what the opportunities that we will have next year to defend your hard-won territory. That is the theme for next year, just so everybody knows. Okay. You felt the need to verify. That's okay. That's perfectly okay. Okay. So I will talk to you about my group. Very, very, very few readers make it in my group. But I feel like it'd be all right. Hi, Ashley.
I'm feeling the pressure.
No. It's not. It's not hard. People just come and they go. That is what readers do. They come and they go. And yes, my readers are amazing. They're wonderful. And I've mentored all of them, and they're really amazing readers. And I have like 5 5 readers in my group that handle. No pressure. No pressure. But it's the weekly. It's not much. You only have to do 5 readings a week. You already did.
Yeah.
You already did 10 tonight.
Right.
Didn't take a lot of time.
Yeah.
Okay. Some are just stubborn. Yes. Well, I know before I talk to somebody whether or not they're going to stick around or not, but I still give them the opportunity because I feel like people are brought into your life for a reason, and then you're supposed to cross paths and soul contracts, yada yada yada. So I always go with my soul guidance as far as all of that's concerned, and everything turns out well. Okay, so we're going to say goodbye. I want to thank you very much for coming on my show with me and making.
Thanks, guys.
Going to have a pity party.
Aww. Thank you very much.
Was a day. There was a lot going through. There's a lot of garbage going through the energetic waves today, and it just stuck on me, and I was like, ew. But I feel better now. Have a good night, everybody.
Have a good night. Thank you for letting me read for you.
You stay right there. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to go anywhere.
So we're going to say goodbye now. Okay.
Bye.
Oh, and you can find her in my group, the Mystic Medium Bridge, if you'd like to get readings from her.